I don't know why people follow the Dead. I follow the Dead because I like the music.
Do you think this is the place where the 60s still live?
No, this is definitely the 90s. Definitely the 90s.
And how old are you?
I'm 23.
25.
And how long have you been doing this?
Me, since 89.
Touring.
94.
Me and my family have been following for about 4 years. We're sporadic.
Okay, are any of you related?
Yeah, my boys, they're around somewhere, and this is one of their girlfriends, and that's her brother, Seth.
So you have like first and second generation Deadheads now,
Yeah.
right?
Can I help you, sir?
Yeah, let me start a sandwich and a drink from you, bro, please.
Okay, you drink iced tea, coffee.
So I don't see any prices. How do people know?
It's just a donation. You don't have to give. We gave over 1,000 sandwiches away yesterday, and 40 cases of soda, 22 cases of iced tea. We give a lot away. Pastry.
People real appreciative?
Yes. A lot of people come back and thank us 2-3 times for what we've been doing. It makes us feel real good.
Fateful slumber floats and flows about the tangle of the rose, but lo, the fated hands and hearts do rend the slumberous curse apart. There lies the hoarded love, the key to all the treasure that shall be. Come, fated hands, the gift take. Let us smite the sleeping world awake.
Trucking. Got my chips cashed in, keep trucking, like the Doo-Dog Man, together, more or less in line.
They were alright. They were laughing about putting a police cruiser in the pond.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wish we'd have gone that. That'd be cool.
Yeah, they backed the jet ski up, and the wheels were turning forward. He was trying to pull out, and the jet ski was just pulling the car in. And you could see where he just smoked the tires all the way down and kept falling back. The back of the trunk was in the water.
Only at a Dead show, right?
That's great. People loved it.
Okay, I'm going to confiscate every one of them. I'm going to put you in jail. Stand up, okay? Now I'm going to tell you this one more time. Roll that shit up in the blanket and take it and put it in your car, please. Thank you. Can I dismiss here? Thank you. Thank you. Right. Okay. Thank you very much. But there are a number that like to vend and sell different items that they bring with them here to the concert. In order to do so, you have to have a city occupational license. These people have known this now for 2 days, that they can't set up and vend without a permit. They don't have a permit, and they keep defying, our request for them to go get a license. So therefore, we have no other choice but at times to get a little bit more forceful.
Anybody selling licenses down here? You think we've got somebody walking around selling licenses?
No, these people would have to go to the licensing bureau downtown in order to obtain a license. To vend, and then that's fine. But see, this is a city park here. And there's not going to be any permits issued for a city park.
So they couldn't even vend here even if they got a license then?
No, if they,
You have the right to collect and vend, and any law made has to be in concurrence with the Constitution. These statutes don't concur with the Constitution. The Constitution supersedes the statutes. So they're null and void.
Yeah, yesterday there's some people, they paid $300 a spot to vend in somebody's front yard, and the guy that owned the house was charging them the money. And then the cops came through to close everybody up and asked everybody for an occupational license to be selling the stuff. And like even one guy who has a business in Orlando had it. I saw him showing the cop the paperwork. The cop told him, well, this is an emergency situation. In emergency situations, those are no good. Get out of here. And so, I mean, it does no good if you have a permit sometimes.
Permission means that we're granted a privilege that could be taken from us. Constitutionally, we have the right. This is a right-to-work state. You don't need permission to work.
You do get harassed at other shows, but like they said, they will not give us permits because they look at it. Well, they look at us as gypsies, you know. But at least we're bringing money into the city. We're not stealing from people. We're not hurting anybody, you know. And if it wasn't for us, the Grateful Dead shows wouldn't be sold out in every damn venue they go to, you know. I mean, there's a lot of people that come to see the parking lot show, not only the show inside. But if it wasn't for us, we're the ones that's bringing all the money to the shows. And, you know, and passing it through the communities we go through. Everybody has to stay in hotels, everybody has to eat, or they have to camp, you know, they have to buy gas, you know, they buy ice, they buy their beer, and everything else, you know, and what's the big hassle?
Tired of traveling, you want to settle down. I guess I can't revoke this all the trying. Get out of the door, light out and look all around. Sometimes the light's all shining on me.
So you're going to still sell your stuff?
We'll keep trying, yeah. We'll keep trying.
Lately it occurs to me what longs
Oh man, we weren't even vending. We were in the show.
They're
A
taking
friend of mine
property.
got in the van.
They're
They
taking-
swarmed the van and took all of our shirts.
They're taking property. They're taking property away from people.
I went from Florida all to Nassau, New York, and down to Stone Mountain in Georgia. And then on the way from Stone Mountain to here, I was arrested in Byron City, Georgia. How you doing?
Byron County.
For possession of marijuana and DUI.
Paraphernalia.
And paraphernalia.
And how much did you have on you?
I had about a bowl. About a bowl. Enough to get high.
You been harassed in Orlando at all?
No, not here. Not yet.
Camp out here?
Nah, he won't let us sell any shirts.
Oh, you're kidding.
Nah. So we got to pack it up. Do a little guerrilla vending tonight, though.
Yeah.
We got to have money to move on, you know.
92, I made over $32,000 doing this. I have receipts for hair wraps and selling food.
You've run into some problems here in Orlando?
Yeah, some of the places that the concert goes, the police become very, very bad. They start telling people that they can't sell, buy, or do any of the normal things that we do. Some of these people, the only way that they have to make it to the next show or to feed themselves is I do hair wraps. The brothers over there are selling food. We're the only group that constantly gets thrown in jail for what everybody does every day. Just to get by. We're not harming anybody. These are the most peaceful people that you'll ever meet in your life.
Okay, I respond to the word freedom. So in a sense, it's my name because it's also the most precious word. And it's also a beautiful sound that reminds me of what I'm questing in myself and in life. And that my background was that I grew up in Africa, and my parents were Baptist missionaries, and being in touch with the African way of life was to become connected to drumming and rhythm and the groove, as I call it, as a natural process through which can guide us on a daily and moment-to-moment basis, as opposed to a conceptual process or a fear-based idea of how to live. The groove is indeed something we can ride on a daily basis. So once I came in communion with that concept, I pursued tribe, or people that relate to that theme, and found the Rainbow Family, and many of them are part of the Grateful Dead tribe, which also, of course, is obviously into the groove, because that's what the Grateful Dead do as a profession, is groove and ride the rhythm that's within us. And the heart as a symbol of a drum is a beautiful thing, because the heart is constantly beating, a constant rhythm, pulsing out a push of blood through our whole system, and carrying through the blood nutrients and various chemicals to actually guide the body in its walk of survival. And the drum as a symbol for that heartbeat of the planet has been around from the beginning of time. Throughout the recorded history, tribes have been beating drums, and they have been used for ceremony and celebration throughout time, and bonding tribe to tradition. And so we beat the drum in praise of all the cycles of life. And our hope is to allow those around us to experience that heartbeat within them, to inspire them to seek themselves as the source of their inspiration for a creative lifestyle. Art is, in a sense, the art of the heart is music and is beauty, and all of the things that many of us have forgotten are within us as an inspiration. And I see, when I come to the Grateful Dead, I see a lot of people, a lot of young kids, a lot of people coming out of very closed and structured backgrounds in hopes of finding freedom. Freedom from being enslaved to a concept or to an atmosphere. I know no one intends to enslave us, but because of the direction that society has gone for so long, we tend to become so structured in our walk that we need to be reminded of our freedom. And the drum helps do that, because it simply makes us in touch with music, not as a spectator sport, but as a participant. And we can drum, we can dance, we can chant, we can do all of these beautiful things together and create music. So it's really a matter of bonding tribe, of creating community together. That is the essence of the drum and of the dance. And really, drummers are dancers, because we dance with our hands on the drum, and that rhythm is what creates the impetus for the tribe of dancers to respond. So really, it's all a dance, and dance creates circulation, and circulation creates healing, and healing is what makes the world go around.
Rich makes the drums over there. Yeah, that man over there with the tie-dye, Rich, makes the drums. These particular drums, and we make these didgeridoos and that tallest piece of bamboo over there. That's a rain stick that we made. And then
paint drums.
We make all sorts of stuff.
Make clay drums.
Yeah, and I can't even think of everything we make right now. We make so much. Mostly musical instruments. That's what we do. We work at Renaissance festivals and craft fairs and shows and stuff, and we sell musical instruments.
You got a band too.
Yeah.
Alverna and the whole fam family.
Tell me what a miracle ticket is.
A lot of us can't afford to buy tickets or come late and can't mail order them. So you walk through the crowd like this. If you see somebody with their finger in the air, it's usually because they're asking for a miracle ticket. If I was to have an extra ticket for tonight's show and see somebody going by like this, you just give them the ticket. You see a big smile, they give you a big hug, and it's just the thing. A sister in Atlanta, Georgia, a miracle, me and Becky here.
Something money can't buy, right? Trying to get in tonight?
Yeah.
How much you expect to pay for a ticket tonight?
Oh,
I don't know, man.
I don't have any money.
I don't have any money.
We can trade shit.
Okay.
Waiting for a miracle.
Giacomo Pino Anane.